You know, a lot of people say that God is in all of us. I firmly believe that in my case.
Okay, you were born?
Yes, yes.
Where?
New York.
New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up in New York and with a show business family, now that must have been something else.
Yeah,
for a
it
young
was.
kid.
It was. I don't know. You know, people. You know, they say it must have made it easier getting into the business or something like that. You know, because your parents are in the business. But I've never ever taken advantage of that at all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. You know, I've gone completely on my own.
You don't feel your parents are a dominating influence on your life up to this point?
No. Almost. They're more a trivial nuisance, almost. If you know what I mean.
I need my pill, Mama. Get Dr. Papa Doc. Papa Doc. I need Dr. Nick. I got me a stubbed toe. I need some Libutal. I love you, Mama.
Honey, I wish
I'm gonna buy you a fancy big pink Cadillac, Mama.
Brilliant.
Genius.
Genius. He was genius. A genius. Oh, that's enough.
What?
Genius. Wonderful. I said, isn't...
Yeah, so just say it in a full sentence so that you can... What?
Nothing.
Do you have...
Nothing.
All right, let's just stop. Right?
No, don't stop. I
What?
want to do... I'm trying to do this.
Well, just answer the questions. If I
Well,
want you to enhance a question or an answer, it's because this
Look,
is
I'm
very important to me.
I know it's important to you, sweetheart. That's why I am doing
So
this.
do it!
Well, I'm trying to...
No, just no! I'm sorry.
Well, I think it's humiliating, Ben.
Okay, I think
I mean,
we've
there are
got
people
this.
here,
I think
and
we've
I
got
don't know
this.
anybody personally that well.
Okay.
And it makes you look like a
Zoom in for the
schmuck to talk
close-up.
to your mother like that, you
Zoom
dumb
in for the close-up.
prick.
What a day this has been. What a rare mood I'm in. Why, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. Why, it's almost like being in love.
I'll travel to Vegas for a night to see a good fight. And, of course, I keep up with the, you know, I like to hang out with boxers.
Any
like
you're
to work
personally
out.
acquainted with?
Yeah, Spicin.
Spicin?
Spicin. Yeah, Mike Spicin.
No, I don't feel the brain. You know, the people talk about the brain damage, how it's something that really hurts you, you know, something. First of all, you have to have a certain amount of tissue in your brain to damage. I feel that's really, you know, not that much of a problem with me. I'm coming in hard now. Coming down.
Come on in hard.
Pickle.
Hard,
Pickle.
champ.
Pickle.
Champ, hard. Take a bite of pickle, take a
I
bite.
basically a very simple man. You know, people say that I'm a biter, I'm a fox, I'm a biter. I'm a simple man. I'm a grassroots person who basically believes in, of course, my late trainer, the late deceased cut the motto, my son, Spice Jr., and of course, the good Lord, Jesus Christ. So it's basically a cut Spice, Jesus Christ triumvirate. I like to say that, cut Spice, Jesus Christ before every meal. Training regimen is very simple. It's a very, very simple thing. You take the food, you place it in your mouth. You eat the food, eat and groove, eating grits, always
Hey,
with
Ben.
grits. Oh, with Henny. Right, no,
How are you,
Mike.
Ben? You put all your money in clothes, huh?
The name is Mike. No distraction, no distraction. We have to train.
Money.
We have to train. The name is Mike. The name is Mike.
What's your name?
Mike.
But you're not normal
the
either, you
champ.
know. If you had your life to live over again, do it overseas.
Who is this man? Man, we tried to train. They just shoved me from these people. Shoved me.
You're happy as if you had your hair cut in a pet shop. Where'd you get that hair?
Oh, this is man.
No. Hey, you're in training.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. I don't know who this man is. Where he come from?
We'll handle it for you.
Right.
We'll handle it.
Okay, sorry. Excuse me.
right.
Food. Tell me to drink.
right.
Tell me to drink.
Yeah,
Cool me down.
There you go. All right.
Cool me down. No,
All right.
I didn't get nothing.
I love to do stand-up. I started out as a street stand-up and the comedy, and I love to go back to it when I can.
All right, I got a girlfriend. She says, she gets in a cab. She says, I get in a cab. I get in a new town. I say, take me where the action is. They take me to my wife's house. This is the type of thing I'm dealing with. Anybody, give me that bag. Give me this bag. I'm late. All right.
Okay, this is it. We're cozy today. Okay, fine. My name is Monroe. I'm going to be your tour guide. This is the roots of modern art. And, okay, first of all, before we start, can everybody please just back it up? Just push it back about 2 feet. We want to have a little space here, a little breathing room. All right, we're going to start over this way. Also, anybody without one of these? Goodbye. Okay, this way. Yeah, it makes you just want to get in there. It makes you want to say, don't do it, Socrates. Just pull that hemlock away, you know? But he's saying, no, I must do it. Why? I don't know, but he must. And he's going, I can't take it. It's nice.
Excuse me, when was this painted?
Okay, did everybody hear him? The question was, when was this painted? Okay, this is a toughie. I'm gonna have to say you got me over a barrel on this one. All right, just going off the top of my head, you gotta say it's real old because look at, there are cracks in the canvas. That's always a telltale sign. Look at the expressions on their face. Very, very realistic. So I'm gonna bet that the guy was in there in the room when he painted it. So this is ancient Greece. So let's say a couple thousand years old.
But the card on the wall says 1786.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. All right, let's move it out. Got a smartaker in the bunch. Okay. Come on. Let's go.
I like to sit in front of the TV and watch, you know?
Watch what? Your
I
favorite?
like to watch TV shows.
Well, I know, but I mean your favorite stuff, the stuff that you really enjoy.
I like the Munsters.
It took us a long time to track you down.
Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, that's intentional. That's really intentional.
But it's amazing. It's you haven't changed in 20 years.
Thank
look
you.
Terrific.
Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah, Butch. Mm-hmm. Mr. Yes, of course I remember. Yes, from yesterday. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The one bedroom? Sure. Hold on a second, okay? Let me take a look at my book. See what we got here. You like that little garden, right? Yeah, I know. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beauty. All right. Okay, yeah. Let me just check on one thing. Okay, hold on a sec. Terry, what's the deal on the Remsen Street one bedroom?
No takers yet, Butch.
Nobody?
Not yet.
Okay. Yeah, I got 5 people who want it. Mm-hmm. Well, I got 2 people with deposit down, but you know, who knows? You know what I mean? The check hasn't cleared. Until the check clears, I say you come in, go for it. What time do you get off work? All right, is everybody here? Can everybody hear me? Okay. This is Terrace at San Andres, and this is by a fellow named Claude Monet. Now, 2 questions always come up with Mr. Claude. Before we start, I'm going to tell you the answers so we can get it out of the way. First, Monet or Monette? Some say Monet, some say Monette. Monet, Monette, Monet, Monette, Monet, Monette. I just say Monate. That way we cover the Moneters, the Monetters, and we just call the whole damn thing off. All right. All right, so Monet was an impressionist. Okay? He was, well, actually, if you ask me in this one, he's not making too good an impression on anyone because, I mean, look at this. He's not taking any detail with the flowers. The waves look very phony to me. Look at this. Does this look like a boat to you? It looks like a shark or something. We got Jaws going on or something here. We were doing stuff then. We were doing innovative comedy. There had never been a series about a supernatural family up to that point. There'd never been. I mean, this was, you know what the hell they went through with the networks? What?
Well, there was the Addams Family. That was
What?
The Addams Family. It preceded you. A couple of years, a couple of seasons before.
Addams Family.
John Aston, Carolyn Jones, Lurch.
Lurch. No.
Doesn't ring a bell.
What? No. This was a show? No. No. Nothing. Was that? I don't know. Maybe was it TBS or something?
What about the blonde girl on the show? Now there were 2, right? The first one kind of left under a cloud, I guess.
Under a cloud, she was under half the sound crew. No, I joke with her. She was great. Great. Ooh, you know, 10 years older at the time, I would have. Yeah.
Grandpa.
Al Lewis.
Al Lewis.
Al Lewis. He's still alive. That's some people find it shocking, but it's true. Brilliant comedian. Bit of a scene stealer. Yes, he was. Bump. It's $20, all right? $20.
$20 for what? What's it? Black cake? What is it? $20 for what?
All right, look, you're not gonna. You're not gonna
What do you do?
You always held this above me, didn't you? Yeah, I
do nothing.
You want to humiliate me? Go ahead and humiliate me. I need 20.
Your ear's a little long, but that's no big talent. That's not a big talent. No big talent at all.
You never had the talent.
No.
No, I don't want it. No, forget it.
You're not getting it.
You know, you got this great big, oh, Mr. Grandpa's restaurant. You're still cashing in 20 years later on some show. Well, like,
what happened to your feet?
Just, you know, at least I don't go around making it, you know, doing something. And 20 years ago, I was, you know, it's finished. I got on to the next thing. You're still here with the grandpas with the pictures and the Munsters. You know, I've left that behind. You know, I pity you. It's sad. It's just, it's sad. You know, it makes me, I feel sorry. You know, what is this coat? You know, it's like, because.
Tell me why you don't get angry.
You're bitter, bitter old man. I wouldn't eat here again if I were you.
Why you got a diaper pin on the
food sucks.
Thank you.
Yeah, food sucks.
Now that all these things are happening to you, a lot going on in your life, how do you relate to people now?
The same way I always related to them. You know, I speak to them, I talk to them, I interact with them.
You have a little bit of perspiration on your lip. Sorry.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm a champion. The champion, I'm a role model. I set the model for mainly all the people. Now, they know they try me hard. They come and talk to me.
Excuse me, Mr. Youngman. Yeah, I used to be a fighter. I used to stand like this. Never stood long.
Dimension trainer. I want you.
He hit me amongst my nose.
Cut man. I got to bring in the cut man. We have to bring in the cut man.
I'll cut it.
Yeah, go ahead. Cut it. All right. Bring it down the middle. Ouch. Cut was eating the potato, and then he started going. He said, Mike, and I was in training. I was eating potatoes off. He would eat the potato. I would eat the potato. He'd eat the pastrami. I'd eat the pastrami. So I'm eating the potato. I'm going, eat the potato. Eat the potato. I eat the potato. I'm going, eat the potato. Cut's going. Cut goes. I say, what's wrong? Cut, he goes, I'm choking out the potato. I'm choking out the potato. Choking out the potato. I'm in training. I think he's saying have Coke with the potato. So I start drinking my Coke. I'm thinking, Coke with the potato. Coke with the potato. He's going, choking out the potato. Choking out the potato. I thought he was saying have Coke with the potato. And because he died.
Look, I'm a crazy Dutch painter who cut off his ear. No, seriously. This is Vincent van Gogh. And everybody talks about a painter expressing his individuality through his work. Well, what this individual is expressing to me is I'm nuts. Cheap, derivative, boring. Come up with something new, Mr. Wyeth, please. I think I did this in shop class.
This is something I put together on the way down, actually. To see a world in a grain of sand, and a heaven in a wild flower. Hold infinity in the palm of your hand, and eternity in an hour.
Isn't that William Blake, the English poet?
Can we stop tape?
When you're that age, you don't know the difference between reality and illusion. You know, here I am 12 hours a day going to the set, 12 hours a day I go home, but nobody's telling me it's over at the end of the 12 hours, you know? Gwyn got out of his makeup and took off the flat top, but I was, as far as I was concerned, I was still Eddie. You know, nobody told me. Nobody did tell me, and it was an experience that took a lot of learning on myself. I mean, I would go to school, and thinking I was Eddie.
Yeah.
You know, which is, you know, and when you're playing a kid who has, you know, a 1,200-pound dragon in his closet, and you get into a fight with a kid at school, and you say, yeah, I'm going to get my 1,200-pound dragon, I'm going to sick him on you, and then you don't have that dragon to back it up. You know, bad news. You know, you got to back it up with your fists.
Yeah.
Which I ended up, you know, mainly backing it up with my nose.
Yeah.
And a lot of Band-Aids. You're a cute little baby. What's your name? Nella. Nella, you're very cute.
What? Ah, go to hell. Screw you too.
I'm happy, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy. Me and my friend, I'm happy.
And what do you consider important in life, Eddie, or Butch?
Important?
Yeah.
Have a good time. All the time. Period.
Do you have a good time? What?
I do my darndest. I do my darndest.
What is a good time?
A good time is a good time. You want a cheese girl?
No, thanks.
No, you know, it's like, you know, you live your life. Mind if I sit here? Thank you. Say, whoa, got on the thing, you know? Very nice day. Hmm? Oh, excuse me. What are you reading here? Oh, that God stuff, huh? That's good for you. That's very good. I stopped believing in God quite a long time ago, I'll tell you. They cancel your series, you stop believing in God, you know what I mean? You want some more? This?
No, it's a little early for me.
Okay.
You can really.
Whew. What the hell are you laughing at? Huh? Yeah, what the hell? You never seen ears before? Huh? Never saw glasses like that, babe. Where the... Oh, come on now. You don't gotta do that.
Now, how do you get all your characters? Where does all this inspiration come from?
And a lot of legwork. you know?
Legwork?
Legwork, hitting the streets, watching the folks, observing, detail, detail, detail. It's a kid, he's happy, so I have to make him happy. And the happiness doesn't just come from the smile, it comes from the buoyancy and what kind of shoes he wears. You know, he's wearing little baby sandals, so I'll try to put on a baby sandal. My foot's not going to fit in it, but I'm going to get the experience. Do you mind if I observe you? I'm an actor, so, you know, I like to, I'm looking for characteristics to put into a character. Okay. Sorry.
The fact is, they talk about the accident that can happen. He talked about, you know, pickle accident. He come in with a pickle at me, you know, and you're going for the mouth of the pickle, and the pickle slipped and it hit you in the eye. That's something that happens to every eater. It's something that has to be dealt with by every eater. But the fact is, I move so quickly at the table, I eat so fast that every time the pickle coming at me, it's a whip. It's a whip of air.
It's a what?
Oh, it's a whip. A whip. A whip of air. A whip. Tell them what I'm saying. It's a whip. A whip. It's a whip of air.
Okay. Here we are with the, this is the sculpture stuff, okay? This is your typical Greek or Roman statue. I don't know which it is, Greek or Roman, but the same thing applies for all of them. No head, no arms, no legs, no you know what. I don't know why. What? That's an interesting theory that they all broke off, that they just, mighty interesting coincidence that all of the arms and legs broke off of every single sculpture here. That would make this damaged goods, wouldn't it? No, I'd reject that theory and the fact that it's just too implausible that all of these would just break off at the same time. But then again, this is what they call, in the art world, pre-Renaissance. That means before complete man. So perhaps this is what man looked like at the time. What this really does is it throws creationism down the drain. It says Darwin was right. We evolved. This is what man looked like a couple thousand years ago. And that makes it even more incredible, the fact that they even chiseled these things without arms. I mean, they'd have to put the stone and the hammer in here or something and do it, and that makes it amazing. I mean, this is like, I couldn't even do that today with a head. So we're looking at something very special here.
Basically, we want to talk about. For so long, everybody's been doing so much work with the homeless. You know, save the homeless. But we put the homeless in the homes. Now it's time. We got the homeless in the homes, and we realize they don't got no meals. They're mealless. They're sitting there in the home happy, but they don't got nothing to eat. So what we did was we worked together with a number of other people to put meals to these mealless people. And much the same way the Wheels to the Wheelless, which is George's project, bringing wheels to, tell them about Wheels to the Wheelless. All right, well, I'll tell them about it. Basically, it's basically bringing a wheel to a guy with a flat tire, then you bring him a wheel and you help him jack up his car.
Your partner, Ralph Howard. Good collaboration? Strong
it's
collaboration?
great. It's good. It's a real good working relationship.
Working with Ben has been both a rewarding and educational experience, as well as spiritually fulfilling time for myself and everything in general. You didn't finish.
Oh, okay, for my low self-esteem.
For my low self-esteem.
Okay. And this has been a creative period for you, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ben has opened you up to a lot of things.
Well, the greatest thing about...
Excuse me, can we just, he's looking a little, no, he's just looking a little warm to me. Can we drop some of the shadow off of him?
Look good. Makes him look good.
No. Just let's drop a little of the shade off of him.
Maybe just
drop. Yeah, let's get this done pretty quickly. You just met by chance?
Well, no, I had brought some of my screenplays to Lion's Head. I like to work there a lot, and Ben kind of walked by and sort of started reading my stuff and said he had a few ideas he thought he could help me with.
Did they help?
Oh, immeasurably. It was a completely different script when he got done with it.
I can help you in this business. Look at me. I can help you in this business. I can help you in this business. I can do a lot of good for you in this business, but you're going to have to give me your ideas and then let me take the credit. And you cannot bring up the bad points.
I can do it again. I just screwed up once. I
No,
mean,
there aren't any second chances, little baseball boy.
This is your character.
Now, it's strike two. Strike three and you're gone, okay? Look at me.
Okay. So you didn't mean that about...
No, you're okay this time.
All right.
But look at me.
I'll do it again.
Look at me. Look at me.
Shh.
Shut your little mouth and listen to me. That's right. It was the height. The man was, they didn't put lifts in his shoes, Guy was 7 foot tall. I mean, then he had some operation or something, so he took something out of his shins because he couldn't get a job after that.
A shinectomy.
Yeah, they gave him a shinectomy because the guy was going around saying, can I do Lear? And they say, no, you can't do Lear because the daughters will crack their necks trying to, say hello. I miss it. I miss like having a place to go every day. This is like a temporary thing. This has been like a couple of months, but it's not working out.
Yeah.
It's not working out. They want me to come in from 8 o'clock till 6 o'clock or 9 o'clock till 3 or something. And I don't work hours like that. I work when I want to work.
It's kind of strange. All these people remember you because the show's been on for so long.
Yeah, but that's why they remember me. It's like I'm a cult thing to them. They love it. I'm like Yogi Bear.
You constantly seem to be...
No, I just say
everything you think about goes back to the show.
Well,
I guess, would you think that was the high point of your life?
I really don't think that's true. I don't know where you're getting that. I think maybe this is God damn my neck. Yeah, I think you should leave now.
Yeah.
Just kind of get out. I mean, I got office people. I got to do some things. Yeah, you just lock it. Just lock it because it's got a thing on the top lock that you got to turn. Get the hell out of here. Bastards. I gotta quit these things. Another one bites the dust. Bam, bam, bam. That show screwed me over. Laughed it off. Just laughed it off.
Watch out below!
I'd like to get Jerry Cooney. Jerry Cooney, I haven't seen him at a dinner table in many years. What the hell is this? What's going on? Jerry Cooney, he said, I can do it. I can eat. I can fight. I can punch. He's old. He's white. He's from. I'm not making any racial slurs because I myself have no racial identity whatsoever. But he is old. He's from Long Island, where they do not eat very well. And of course, he hasn't had a full meal. I mean, nobody's seen if he can go the full. Nobody's seen him go to dessert. He's never made it to dessert in a professional eating situation ever. So I'd like to see him get to the banana split. Then I'd like to say, okay, you are an eater who has been reckoned with. Because up to then, all I know is that he can eat half a meatloaf and maybe say, I'm the champion. I can eat. Let's see you eat the banana split and then eat the sorbet and then go home. Because until you eat the sorbet, it's not the full course. I've eaten sorbet in 16 of my 32 fights, and all the other ones were choke-offs.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm asking you to ask me again in 25 minutes and see if you still want an answer, okay? Okay. All right. This is a Picasso. Who doesn't know who Picasso is? Ooh, don't you feel silly? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Picasso was a painter. He was a Spaniard, and he's dead now, unfortunately. That would make him a dead painting Spaniard. And this is a portrait of Gertrude Stein. And she was a very, very tough woman, as you can see from this picture. She didn't take anything from anybody. And she doesn't look too happy here, does she? She looks like she's saying, come on and hurry up and finish the portrait, you know? Why didn't you just take a photograph? And from the looks of the picture, maybe he should have, because it's really not one of his best.
I've actually acquired a huge bank roll in my bank, because I don't spend my own money. My parents really enjoy providing for me, and I wouldn't want to take away one of the few pleasures that they have in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically, it's not my money that I'm spending.
Well, you have to admit they've worked really hard for a long period of time to get what they've got.
Yeah, they have worked for a long period of time. Hard. They've worked. No, they've worked consistently. You know. Personally, the idea of getting up in front of 1,000 drunken Shriners in Atlantic City for 20 minutes and spouting out one-liners is not my idea of. I'd like to do something a little more substantial.
Mom, listen, hi. You gotta do me a big, big favor. I got a writer in there who's dried up. I got the Utah salt flats in there, and I need audition material now, pronto, please.
It's very hard for me to work here with all this camera stuff.
It'll be out in 5 minutes. Just do me a favor, please. Give me some material.
I want to help you with this little audition tape. I want to do everything.
Little audition tape? No. Little audition tape? My career is a little audition tape to you?
Honey, I said it wrong.
Please, just give me something. Give me material. What is this?
That's old stuff. Daddy and I did that
This is still our mirror stuff?
Yeah, on the Sullivan Show, honey.
This is good.
No, it's
Wait a
not.
minute.
It's
No,
30
no.
years old. It's not pertinent. It doesn't work.
Well, no, maybe. This is great. What is this, Walter Cronkite on the moon?
No, the moon sketch bomb, Ben.
Well, what?
No,
this is good. Maybe it's a delivery.
Ed Sullivan.
It's a delivery, Ma. I could do this. Look, all we do is change Jerry Ann. We just change to Ben. Ralph!
No.
Ralph, come here. All we gotta do, listen, all we have to do is put this Ben.
No,
Get on, look,
you
do me a
can't
favor. Look, do me a favor, get on the phone, call up Brandon Tartikoff. Do you know him? You must know him. You were on the Elf Show.
I can't call him.
Call him up.
On
Tell
what?
him. In the Elf Show, call him up and tell him. Alf, tell him that you have a son who is a very, very talented young boy. Why not?
Because it's embarrassing. He's just a very, very. I can't. He's a very tan person, and he canceled our pilot.
Okay, fine. Call up Fox Network. They're doing a new Star Trek series. Get on the phone. Call Marty. Call Morty. Call whoever the hell it is, and tell them your son needs a favor, and he's a good actor. Now do it, please. It sucks. No, it sucks. Where's Dad? Shh. Where's Dad at?
What? He's up. He is.
Where is he? Where's he?
Williamstown.
Summer Festival again?
Yes.
We're going for this again?
Honey,
What is he doing?
He is doing Death of a Salesman.
Death of a Salesman.
Well, yes.
That's a good one. No, I'm gonna go up there and see what he can do for me, because obviously you're not gonna be able to do anything.
You can't bother him. It's a major
Yes, I can.
role.
Just watch me, babe. Just watch me.
You can't.
And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jilly loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, bless you, please, Mrs. Robinson. Heaven holds a place for those who pray. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We'd like to know a little bit about you for our files. We'd like to help you learn to help yourself. Look around you, all you see are sympathetic eyes. Stroll around the grounds until you feel at home. The PTA, Mrs. Robinson, won't okay the way you do your thing. Ding, ding, ding. And you'll get yours, Mrs. Robinson, fooling with that young stuff like you do. Boo-hoo-hoo. Woo-woo-woo. So how's your bird, Mrs. Robinson? Dandy Mrs. Robinson, you say. Hey, hey, hey. Well, have you heard, Mrs. Robinson?
Dad? Dad? Oh, God. You know how happy I am to see you. How are you?
You must not stay here. You must go
What?
home. You must go home.
How are you?
Don't stay here.
No, 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 listen to me.
Very bad place.
What?
You must not
No,
stay.
Dad.
Please, don't get
Dad,
out.
Dad, listen
Hello,
to me.
goodbye.
No, no.
Bad.
honey.
State is bad. Massachusetts
What?
bad.
No, Dad, listen.
Bad news. You must leave here.
What is that? Someone in the bathroom?
Those are pipes. The pipes. They keep
Listen to me.
banging all the time.
Listen to me. I'm in
2 weeks
trouble.
it's been going on.
Everybody's
Right?
abandoning me.
Yes,
Mom
I
is
know what you
abandoning
mean,
me.
but you can't
Ralph,
stay here. It's
Ralph,
a
Dad,
bad,
write
bad
anymore.
place.
Ralph sucks. You were right. I need
Sorry
material.
about
Will you
all
write?
that. I know, but
What is that?
look, let's have a cup of coffee.
Okay, listen.
All right? We'll
Okay,
go to have a cup of coffee. Coffee.
Listen,
Right?
okay.
We'll go to
Jerry, aren't you dressed yet? I'm hungry.
Who are you? Who are you? She came out of the pipes. Turn around. Turn around. Oh, look. You'll turn into a pillar of salt. Who are you? Get out of here.
Oh,
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. You can't come in here like that. That's all wrong. Hey, who?
Oh,
who
come
the-
on, this is a
Come
joke.
on. I mean, who the heck are you? You slut. You get out of here.
What?
Come on.
What about my clothes?
Oh, I'll mail them to you. Come on, get out.
All right now. All right. All right. Take it easy. Come on. Come on now. Come on. Pull it together, will you? Come on. Hey, we're performers. We're on the road. Things happen. Play Willie Loman and Death of a Salesman. You try to find the spine of the part. You end up in a room in a little place in New England. Things like this happen. Now look, remember when you were a little kid, I used to cheer you up. When you fell off your bike, I'd introduce you to the celebrities. Remember? James Coburn and Roddy McDowell, Larry Gates, Blanche Yerkin, Folly Granger, all those people. All right. How would you like it if I introduced you to some of them now, huh? They're all up here in Williamstown. Honest to goodness, I can call anybody. I get them all. Chris Walken, Amy Irving, John Hurd, you. The whole cast of the Three Sisters. They're all up here doing Chekhov. Yeah, happy Chekhov. Remember that? Yeah. Christopher Reeve? You want Christopher Reeve? I'll get you Superman. I'll get you Superman. In 2 seconds, I'll get him down here. He'll be coming through the window and making noises, turning into X-ray vision and everything else. Hello. I'd like to get Christopher Reeve in here right now, Superman. Cheer up, Mr. Ben. You can. Wonderful. What?
Tell him I want to I want to audition for anything that he's doing soon and what they could go arrange that.
Ben would like to audition for you, Chris. You can do that? You put it together? He can play some kind of a character? What kind of a character? Oh, anything he wants. Okay. Thanks a lot, Chris.
William Hurt.
Williamsburg? Oh, my goodness. He's hard to reach, you know. I don't know the number for Columbus's. Oh.
Jesus. All right.
Hello, operator. I'd like to get the telephone number of William Burke.
Tape's over. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun. But what, we got a couple more minutes left on the tape? All right, listen, why don't we do some... What? Let's do something else.
No, honey, I've
What?
had it.
No, come on. This was amazing. This was great work.
We got another job.
Ben, you drained me.
I
just drained me.
Well, it's frightening, you know. You see, I'm 21 years old. Can you believe that?
It was,
Well,
it was
I'm
real.
not.
It was real.
Good night.
David, get the van.
21 years.
See you in a week, man.
Some of those things were tasteless.
I need you to keep the camera on.
Love you.
What the hell are you doing? Come on, give me a break.
A boy would do that
Who
to
needs
his
them?
mother.
And could you get us into it?
Did you see the La Bamba thing? La Bamba. Richie Valens, you know? Richie Valens, here's an idea for a short film. La Bamba, only it's about Lou Diamond Phillips, the guy who plays Richie Valens. What happened? Lou Diamond Phillips, 17 years old, got his first role in a movie, killed in a plane crash promoting La Bamba. It's a thing within a thing. It's a whole Pure and Della type of thing. It'd be great. Hold on a second. This is a good riff, maybe for... Yeah.
Sure to get the lights out when you
Yeah,
leave?
no problem. I can't believe this. I mean, people look at me and say, you must be like... If anything I've done here in this tape seems like something you might be able to use, you know, give a call. I have an agent, but preferably if you want to work outside of that, it's fine with me. The number is, well, the home number will be on the video cassette box, hopefully, if everything works out the way it should have, and that's it. I did what I could do. I thought it was pretty good. Dun, dun, dun. Yes! I've got it! I got it! I got it! Forget the Star Trek series. I'm gonna do my own Star Trek though. All three seasons, 79 episodes, and I'm gonna do them all by myself. I'm gonna play every episode. Come on, give me Star Trek theme right now. Come on, give it to me. No, I'm gonna sing the lyrics. Star Trek, where my love is living. And then we cut to the first episode, Combat Maneuver, and you see little Clint Howard, Ron Howard's little brother, and he's bald and he has a wig on. He's going, Tranya. Very good, Captain. Come, there's much to show you of my ship. And then we cut to the next episode, and it's... Lights out, it's Enemy Within. Skirk has been beamed up, only it's the bad side. And then we got the good side, lights up. Lights up! I'm losing command. McCoy. And then we cut to the next thing, and it's Charlie X. I don't like you, I'm gonna turn you into a cube. And look, I'm a cube, because I played judo with Charlie X and I'm dead. And then we get to the next thing, and it's sad. It's deadly years, they're all old. Spock's old, McCoy's old. Jim, if I could find the antitoxin, that darn antitoxin. And he's really old. And then McCoy and Sky and Kirk is the oldest, but he's not the oldest. He's like, Spock, look at me, Spock. Am I old? Tell me honestly. Go ahead, ask me anything. We're in orbit around Gamma Hydra 6. 4. Be Sulu. Come on, say 4.
Is that the orbit?
Sulu. Say 4.
4.
4, 6. What does it matter? I'm the captain. Spock, look at me. Spock, am I losing command? Tell me, Spock. Tell me, you can tell me. I'm 36 years old. Okay, and then it's the next episode, and we cut to Plato's stepchildren, and there's a little dwarf, Alexander, and he doesn't have the psychokinetic powers. He goes, I don't want their powers. You can have their powers. I don't want them. And then they make Kirk and Spock and Kirk, and they're made to do the tango, and then Spock comes down on Kirk's face. Ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, and then Spock is made to laugh. Ha, 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 ha. And McCoy says, you can't do that to him. He's not made to emote. And he's going, ha, 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 and then he cries.
and he says a poem, and then Kirk and Spock, I'm Tweedledee and Tweedledum, we are so happy we are from. And then we got the little Alexander with the knife and the dagger, and then he's forced to go back with the other dagger. And then he goes, let me kill him, let me kill him. And you'd be just like him, Alexander. Do you really want that? You're very good at making speeches. Now just make sure you listen this time. And then it's the end of the episode, and it's Wade Eden, and it's space hippies, and we're happy, and they're talking about the allegory to the 60s, and it's bum, 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 bum. Stiff man putting my mind in jail, and the judge bang the gavel and say, no bail, gonna lick his hand and wag my tail. Herbert, 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 Herbert. Who's Herbert? A minor official. Dr. Severin has cauliflower ears and is insane. And then we go to City on the Edge of Forever, and it's Joan Collins, and she's dead, and she could have lived, and Kirk wanted to save her, but he couldn't, and he goes, get me the hell out of here, Scotty. And then it's blackout, and lights out, and it's end of Act 1.
Oh my God.
Shh. All right. I don't like it. Forget it. No, it sucks.